Hey everybody, happy Tuesday, it's Tom. We're wrapping up Child Abuse Prevention Month, which of course we celebrate each April. And remember, throughout all the year, we can certainly take steps to make our communities a place where children can grow up and be safe and healthy and well cared for, where we can work together to build the community partnerships we need to help parents be good parents, because don't all parents want to be good parents? Of course, we're going to step now into May, which is National Foster Care Month. And we know that sometimes when children cannot be safe in their own homes, we need foster care as a service, an incredible service that can keep these children safe while we work for permanency for the child, either back with a parent or with a relative, or sometimes an adoption in a severe case. So we really want to spend this month celebrating and thanking all of those who work in the foster care system, our foster parents, those who run foster care organizations, our foster care workers, and certainly not last but not least, all of those who support foster parents, groups like Promise 686 and Call to Care and Chosen for Life, and many of our churches that really have these teams that support our foster parents. So I hope you'll take advantage of some of the opportunities that we'll present this month, mostly virtual, to learn more about fostering, to learn more about the work of these servant leaders who are caring for some of our most vulnerable children. Next month, I will need to give you a final reminder. Again, we have a celebration every month, it seems. Next month is going to be Reunification Month, where we focus on the fact that so many of our children, once they have experienced some time away from the home, will be going back to their family. And we need to make sure that that is done in a way that those families are strong and healthy. And we know that there are heroes out there, whether they're foster parents or case managers or service providers, who are doing great work in ensuring that children who are reunified, that it's done in a way that is safe, that the family can be ready to resume the responsibilities of parenting. And so we want y'all to nominate Reunification Heroes, those who have really gone out of the way. We need to send an email to nominate someone, send an email to our office communications by this Friday at 5 p.m. And please give a real detailed explanation of your nominee and why you think he or she is a true reunification hero. On PSNAP, we are an OFI, just sort of general OFI news for a moment. PSNAP is being issued this week according to the client's ID number between the 25th and the 30th. We're still working to put out the emergency allotment in place that will allow all households to receive an emergency allotment of at least $95. Hoping to have a schedule for that real soon. But two things to remember: current food stamp recipients that have never received PSNAP will get a $95 increase in benefits, and those who have received PSNAP at a lower level will see their allotment increase to $95. So we're working with our federal and our local partners and our vendors to get all this system in place. As you can imagine, a lot of technology involved, a lot of coding and that sort of thing. So bear with us, but we will get that out to folks. Now, we, of course, everybody's working under the virtual lobby process. We have actually been really excited about the virtual lobbies. This is something we started working on before COVID, but it really, as you can imagine, allows folks to access services, virtually or via phone or via the internet. And we have found that staff can better serve customers through these online and self-service options. Many of our county government leaders have praised our virtual work that's been done during this time period. We know that our staff morale is high with teleworking, and of course there's a decrease in travel expenses and county office expenses. So we're really we think that the virtual lobby is great. It's not great for everyone. We know that certain individuals, especially the disabled, those who don't have a fixed address, those who may be elderly or technologically challenged, will need in-person help, and we'll get that to you. But we also want to make sure that we can share this opportunity for the virtual lobby with everyone, and we've got a visual for y'all to share with our communities. So please share this broadly. Let folks know about the virtual lobby options that are now statewide. And thanks for helping out with that. Now, a couple of sad notes. The OFI family this week lost two dedicated workers, Ms. Sandy Self, who live in Richmond County, with us for 38 years, passed away, and Ms. Brittany Ward, I believe in the Mount Vernon area, had been working with one of our partners and was coming on with us, was in the process of making that transition and passed away. So I just want to offer our condolences from the state office level to their families and to all their friends and colleagues who knew them. At DFACS, we kind of talk about being a family, but if we're really truly going to do the work that is serving the people of Georgia, we really have to treat each other as family, being vulnerable with each other, being transparent with each other, sharing in our celebrations together and sharing in our sorrows together. So thank you for all working together as we move to making this a resilient, vulnerable, transparent, brave organization. Also, kudos to the Richmond County OFI team receiving the Peach Star Cluster Award this week. John Anderson, I think, nominated for y'all. Outstanding customer service, especially in this time. And of course, I just also want to thank John Anderson, who I've been with this agency almost 3 years now. And John, of course, is heads all of our eligibility, Medicaid, food stamps, et cetera. A time of extreme change, of course, during COVID. Lots and lots of changes going on at the federal and state level, lots of additional work. And he has been a trooper through it all. And I just want to thank him for his leadership and for being a really nice guy. So other than that, the only other thing I want to mention today is that as we move toward improving our agency over the next year or two, or just in the coming years, we're always working to improve. Let's remember that when we have children who need to come into our system, let's of course, if they need to come in for safety reasons, we certainly want them to come into foster care or into a relative placement. But remember that a lot of our work as well is making sure that families are directed to where they need to go for the services that they need when their children are not unsafe. So we are working, Mary Havoc, especially our Deputy Director for Child Welfare, is doing great work with a team from across the state in really trying to redevelop and revision how our agency serves those families whose children are not unsafe, who may have issues of need, for example, housing or food or some services, mental health services, substance abuse services, but who are not in need of state custody. So I'm really excited about that work as our Family Support Services redesign. It kind of goes along with our efforts to improve just our agency's work with families in the community through the Family First Prevention Services Act. You'll be hearing a lot more about that in the coming year, about our work to keep children with their families or in their communities and keep them safe and give them what they need as well. So I appreciate y'all's help as we move along that line, and we'll see you next Tuesday. Thanks, bye.